other day before breakfast, I decided to do a magic trick for my kids. I took a quarter, was making it disappear, and then I made it reappear behind their ears. And my kids did not react at all. I was like, come on, kids, this is an amazing trick. Aren't you impressed? And my oldest kid goes, I would be more impressed if you just made me pancakes. And that's kind of what parenting's like. So I've got 3 kids now, and I've noticed a big difference between the first kid and the third kid. With the first kid, you're real protective of them. You want to keep them safe and make sure nothing bad happens to them. And with the third kid now, I'm at the point where if anybody smiles at him, I'm like, here you go. I'll be back in 20 minutes. So my youngest kid is 7 months old. He's found the sandbox we keep in the living room. He digs around in there all the time, and we're totally cool with it. My wife doesn't mind. I'm fine with it. The only one that minds is the cat when he has to poop. So I've realized when your kids are born, they're a total blank slate, and you can teach them. It's your job as a parent to teach them everything. And so I thought it would be a great idea to teach my son that instead of greeting people by giving them kisses, we would greet them by biting them on the nose. And so when you pick up my son, he goes, "Ow!" Which was cute at first, and then he grew teeth. And then it was hilarious. It had an unintended side effect, though, of now when I hand him to strangers, they always bring him back and go, "You can have him back, he bit me." So instead of sending my kids to daycare, we sent them to Spanish Immersion Academy. So I thought sending my kids to Spanish Immersion Academy would get them a better feel for middle-class white privilege. And so I don't speak Spanish, and a lot of their teachers don't speak English, but they do take great care of my kids, and so I'm always telling them mucho, mucho, because I know it means a lot to them. So I went on a road trip with my kids. It was just my kids and me, and they wanted to listen to Spanish music in the car because at daycare they play Spanish kids songs. And I wanted to be a cool dad. I didn't want to listen to Spanish kid songs in the car, and so I put on that Daddy Yankee. Yeah, so we were rocking out to Gasolina as we were riding through the car. I put it on the YouTube, and I just let it play, and we were having a great time. And then I just let it roll over to the next song, and about 5-6 songs in, I looked down at my phone, and I saw a bunch of half-naked ladies dancing on there. And I was like, oh, this is probably not the best thing for young, impressionable children to be listening to. And I said, hey, kids, do you know what they're saying? And my oldest goes, yeah, I think I do. And I said, oh, what are they saying? And he goes, well, I think they're playing hide and seek. And I said, why is that? And he said, well, because he said, he's going to take something and put it somewhere she's never looked before. So after that, we switched to El Baby Sharko. All right, thank you, everyone.